My name is Tinda Sebe-Sikaneta. I live in Stittsville, Ontario, and I'm a concerned citizen dealing with a TransCanada pipeline through my community. The plan for Energy East is to run 4,400 kilometers of pipeline from Alberta to New Brunswick to carry heavy, sticky, diluted bitumen. The existing pipeline runs from Alberta to southeast of Ottawa, and then new construction through the provinces of Quebec and New Brunswick. I've been on an emotional roller coaster from that feeling of righteous indignation, not in my community, to not in anyone's community, to let's not do this because of the global impact. So it started small, something concrete running through my community, but you sort of get the sense that you are attached to what goes on, not just in your immediate community, but in your city, your country, globally, with something as big as the Alberta tar sands. When you make it so difficult for regular citizens who will be bearing the risk of the pipeline coming through their community, if you make it so difficult for them to stand up and say no, I think what you're doing is fostering a culture of putting people out onto the streets with signs. The first protest I ever participated in was with my 3 boys holding signs that said, pipelines spill. So when there's no recourse, when the avenues for expressing yourself as a community member whose family could potentially be affected, I think that we need to think about what the mechanisms are in Canada for allowing people to speak out and say, no, thank you, I don't wish to have a bitumen pipeline through my community. I'm not sure that we're thinking too much about the future consequences. My children and I walk in a forest nearby, which has now got a fence and a do not enter zone, because they are now digging for new homes, new construction, new subdivisions, new box stores. I think that coupled with having a growing dump about 2 kilometers away and a pipeline that potentially could carry Alberta tar sands oil through my community, I just think that we maybe need to think about how we're developing our communities, what the risks are to the water, to the earth, to the wildlife, to our kids.